Hi everyone, this is Jen Campbell, and I am doing an overview of the collaborative tool called VoiceThread. VoiceThread is a totally web-based application that allows people to put collections of media such as videos, images, documents, even presentation into an asynchronous conversation. A VoiceThread allows people to have conversations about these media collections and even to make comments using text, a webcam, a telephone, a microphone, or even an uploaded audio file. The website is voicethread.com, so let's head there. And it is free to use. It's free for students to make accounts. It's also free for teachers. There are a couple of options though. You can get an educational VoiceThread for pre-K through 12th grade, for a cost of course. And I read that some of the benefits of that are being able to access your student accounts, different student accounts, of course, and to be able to see their work. You can also create groups for students to work together. So it definitely sounds like there are some benefits to getting that education account. I'm not, however, sure that the cost outweighs the benefits, because you can still do plenty just using the free option. Students can interact with a voice thread that you as a teacher create, and you can even embed that voice thread into your learning management system and have the students interact directly with it there. The students' participation can be both synchronous and asynchronous, because students can work in that same activity at the same exact time, and also they can work on it anytime, which is great for absent students and getting students caught up. In terms of social presence, based on the model that is outlined by Dickers, Whiteside, and Lewis, VoiceThread creates community cohesion because it provides a common virtual area for students to collaborate, socialize, and give each other feedback. And it also allows for interacting intensity between students and instructor, and of course instructor involvement. The instructor can model what they want students to do in the VoiceThread and also respond to posts either by speech or through text. On table 5.3 in our textbook, Rice indicates that VoiceThread's collaborative outcome is reflection, and she also notes that we do not typically consider reflective activities to be collaborative. However, I really think that VoiceThread can be pretty collaborative. Now, back to VoiceThread to show you a little bit how it works. I like to use VoiceThread as a speaking assignment, and I use it for forecasting weather. So you can see here that if I'm at home on VoiceThread, logged into my account, you can see various VoiceThreads. So I will create one for each course, each different class that I have for that course. Although I guess if you have small classes, that you could use the same one. But I like to use it to forecast weather. So I can create an activity by uploading, for instance, a file, an image of the map of Germany, and I give the students a set amount of time. I do this as a speaking activity to research the weather for their given city. They each get a different city that they've already done a project on, and then they need to record themselves saying, I do not allow them to write it down and then read it aloud, as I tell them that's not just speaking, that's writing and reading, and they need to do 5 sentences about the weather in that city. So they all record their voices in the same activity, so you can see their initials here. And then they can listen to each other also. So I always start it off so that they can see an example of what I want them to do. So you can listen to this. Also, you can draw on this image, so I asked them to circle the city that they are talking about so we know exactly where it is. So you can listen to one of my students and see what she has to say about her city. Then when all students have recorded and they're done saying their 5 sentences, also if they don't like it the first time, they don't have to save it. They can redo it within the time allotment. And then when they're all done, I ask them to go back and listen to 5 of their classmates, to leave a comment, and then to open up a document and analyze, to talk about, report on what their classmates said about the weather in their cities. So then they need to be listening to the German and writing the German, and then they submit that to me. So all in all, I think that VoiceThread can be really valuable in the classroom for both synchronous and asynchronous work, and that you don't necessarily need to pay for your account to do it. Having a free teacher account can also be an effective way to use this tool. Thanks for listening.